Hi, I'm Jennifer Laurie, and I'm the sommelier at Nino Savaggio's. Today we're talking with Taylor Simpson, who's the head of sales and marketing at Leelanau Peninsula's fourth oldest winery. Taylor, tell me a little bit about your dad and why he chose to go into the wine industry instead of, like his parents, grow cherries and other fruits.
My family, like you said, we started up on the Leelanau Peninsula as cherry farmers, and we still do run a large cherry operation. But in the 1970s, my grandfather saw a need to diversify the farm and had seen a few other farmers starting to grow wine grapes. So he offered my father the opportunity to go and study winemaking at the University of California, Davis in California, to then come back, plant vines, and open a winery to see if it would work.
So now when you go into other markets, you guys are going into, I believe, Indiana and Illinois. How is Michigan as a wine market perceived?
That's a great question. Seeing as people in Michigan know what they have here, that we produce wonderful wine, it's a great community, we have so much support within Michigan. We also have a lot of tourism traffic that comes from Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, and they are starting to look for Michigan wine, which is wonderful. Mm-hmm. And even within the Chicago market, which is a more difficult market, you are finding more sommeliers who are hearing about Michigan wine and they're looking for it. So it's really an exciting time for everybody who's producing wine.
Now for me, during Thanksgiving and the holidays, I really love the cherry wines. Do you think that there's maybe a misconception that all cherry wines are sweet?
Yes, I do. We actually, seeing as we are cherry farmers, we grow our own cherries. It's one of, I think there may be 4 families that actually grow their own cherries for their cherry wine within Michigan, and it makes a dramatic difference. I don't think people should turn their nose up to cherry wine thinking it tastes like cough syrup, because cherry wine has really come a long way. Our cherry wine literally tastes like a piece of Northern Michigan cherry pie. It's
That's
nice
really
and tart.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, coming from a family background, and you've been in corporate for a very long time. Do you enjoy working? You obviously seem like you enjoy working with your family more than working in the corporate world. Tell us a little bit about your background in the corporate world.
I worked for a large corporate distributor in Chicago. Learned a lot. I would never ever take away my time, and they were a wonderful company to work for, the one that I did. It is, you have challenges working in corporate America that are far different from challenges working with your mother and your brother on a daily basis, but at the end of the day, you know that you're working for your family. You're working towards a cause that you truly believe in, that my parents started and they believed in, so to carry that on means a lot to my brother and I. And
he has really went all over the world, specifically in South Africa, to study wine. But he has a degree in finance?
Yes. He studied in the viticulture and enology program at Michigan State University, worked with my father for years, went and did a little bit of wine education in South Africa as well as New Zealand on a trip with the USDA, I believe it was, through the Michigan State Extension.
So what is if you could choose any of your wines, what would you have every night?
We drink a lot of Fishtown White. Good old Fishtown White. Although I must say there has been an increase in Trillium lately in the market. It's gone just a little drier, and I think it really appeals to a greater variety of palates at this point. But yeah, Fishtown White is our go-to.
Very cool.
My mom calls it her death wine.
Yeah. So going forward, what do you and your brother and your mother see? Where do you see the wine industry of Michigan going?
It is moving so fast and growing so fast, which is really exciting. So many wineries are making wonderful wine. Michigan wine is really making a presence in a lot of competitions internationally and even domestically. It's really drawing attention to the area, which is it's wonderful for everybody.
I love going up there.
It's beautiful. You can't deny that. But it's just a real treat to be able to tell people that they have wine country in their backyard, So many people, you know, they talk about going to Napa, it's, you know, and they make wonderful wine out there, but coming up to the Leelanau Peninsula and realizing we have great wine in, you know, in Michigan.
And it's very state of the art. I've been to California, I've been to Sicily, I've been to a lot of different places, and the things that they use there are the same things we use here. So
yeah, you know, we hope the global warming is not happening, but it may allow us to grow reds a little bit better.
Yeah.
Right now, you know, we definitely produce lovely whites and sparklings and some lovely Cabernet Francs and Merlots, Lembergers for the reds, but I only see positive things happening for the industry moving forward.
Wonderful. Well, we just wanted to celebrate a little bit of Michigan Wine Month here in April, and we are so happy to have Taylor from Good Harbor come and stop by and say hello. And I am Jennifer Laurie from Nino Savaggio's, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, that's @Nino's Wine Expert, and have a wonderful day.